And just like that, guys, it looks like we are back live streaming on a Monday night with some Wizard 101. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Sorry, I am starting just a few minutes late. When I went to line up and get things going, apparently all the drivers needed updating on my video card, so I quickly jumped in and downloaded, got it going. Oh yes, Parker, you are early. Anna, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Orange face. Well, just trying to get the day going. You know, I'll tell you what, the start of school beat me up. Look, Akiara Ito is up in the chat. Yeah, Aki. Very good. Cool. How funny, it loaded me right back in here. Yep, okay. Well, I gotta do some farming before I can move on. Oh, my goodness, am I tired? I'll tell you what, starting the new year for school and getting back into the thing, yeah, you know, boy, it's a challenge. Like Coilix, beep back to you, like Coilix. I hope you're having a good evening as well. I am, I'm running out of, I think I'm gonna have some plants that are not gonna feel that good after a minute. Okay, well, we'll try to save what I can here. Very good. No 69 plot. No, I'm too lazy for it, Orange. I could never really quite get them working. And honestly, I have so many snacks saved up just from me just doing this on a daily basis. Maybe if I did more pet training, maybe. But I never really found a need to get too crazy with it. But yeah, never did do a 69 plot. I think I tried messing with it once, but never could quite get it figured out. Sometimes I'm awfully slow. Oh, that's not going to work. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. We'll come back after a little bit. Very good. Look, check it out. Thanks to Blaze, I got some new outfits. Check out the new balance look. I got my hair going. I got this new cool, I don't know which outfit. Pretty nice. Yep, got some new gear. Oops, let's go ahead and make sure we have our mount up and going. Let's your Gulcher. Gulcher's kind of cool. He gets a little bit of damage. I got my Bookworm. I got my Charming Moon. I can do the Cutesy Moon. Nah, I don't think the Cutesy Moon is quite my style. Dashing Shadow is a favorite. Midnight Rider. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is like old school right here. I used to drive this around all the time. Okay, Roaming Tome. Oh, I love this one. For sure. For sure. Let's see here. I got a whole bunch of single day stuff. Let's see here. Ooh, let's do the Dragon Steed. Yeah, just for today. Okay, we'll ride our Dragon Steed into the thick of it. And what are we going to do? Well, let's take a look. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm so, like, crazed out of everything right now. Let's see here. We've got... Let's see here. I've got the Krakatopia Marketplace of Idea Furniture. There we go. Lifeline of Light. That's what we got to do. So we need to go to... Not the Lifeline. Not the Life Fisher. Not the Pyrolance Extinguisher. Maybe. The Hunter. Drake Hatchery. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and do some... What do you call that? Oh, yes. We're going to go ahead and do some fighting. So very nice. Very nice. Well, good. I hope everybody's week is going well. It's exciting to see so many people out there. Remember, chat is wide open. I hope you guys are having good. I've made some adjustments. Finally got the studio looking the way I want. I'm pretty happy with it. Yep. Pretty happy. Let's do Drake Hatchery. I think we can go a couple places to get to the Drake Hatchery. Let's try through the Necropolis. I think that's the way to go. Let's head over there in that direction. Very good. Alrighty. So we... There we go. Map. Let's your Drake Hatcheries to the right. Let's go to the right. So glad I can read a map. Okay, Hunter. Where is it? Hunter. Hunter. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, well. Pigswick and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's funny. Hunter, Hunter. Let's go do it. Very nice. Yeah, so I started school last week. Got my brand new classes of physics and chemistry. Molten Hunters. That's who I need to wipe out. That is why I'm here. I'm hunting the hunters. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and yeah, that's the way. That's basically what I've been up to. I've been trying to keep up with my grades, trying to set up everything so I can knock them out. It's been a heck of a busy transition period. I don't even know what spells I have. I need to look at which spells I have loaded up on this guy. It could be a mess. It could be quite the mess, right? For sure. Okay. Okay, so you know what? It's not going to help if I don't have this set to death. I need to get my decks all set up. Oh yeah, I have all sorts of things I don't need here right now. That's what the problem is. Okay, so we need to set our deck for like hit fast and quick. Because right now it's not set for that at the moment. No, not at all. Okay, so what am I trying to do today? Well, right now, unless I find something else to do, I'm going to focus on knocking out some of these spell weaving quests that have been sitting around languishing. There we go. And I added some new damage stats to my wizard too. A new outfit as well, so we're going to see how well it hits. Got a higher critical than I've ever had on it. I like that. That's pretty good right there. I would not shake a stick at that. Okay. You've been struggling on what spell weave for your fire. Any suggestions? Well, sheesh. What to spell weave for fire? That's a good question. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all these ages. What to spell weave for fire? That is a good question. Let's take out most of this stuff. Okay. Well, you know, oh yeah, I forgot. I got all these things. I got sun traps now, which are good for life, fire, and thing. I don't need it. Stabilize. We got that. We'll leave that. Don't need starfall. Don't. Well, with stabilize, that could be okay. I know I don't need any of my wand hits. Don't need the heal. Don't need the elemental golem. I got all sorts of things sitting in here I really don't need. Okay. Well, you know, fire wizard. Okay. So as I recall from the star, let me see here. I'm looking it up real quick. Fire. Let's see here. We want spell weaving diagram. Wizard 101, wizard. Okay. Well, let's see here. Ah, here we go. So if I was fire, okay. So if I was fire, I would link up with either life or myth. Yeah, I think that'd be the way to go. Life or myth. Death wouldn't be bad, but I think life or myth are probably the keys. Yeah, I believe so. Yep. Fire, life, or myth. That's probably what I would do, Anna. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I would probably lean towards myth. I don't know. I'm a myth fanboy, so, you know, I think myth is always a good option. But that's probably where I would go with. Life or myth. Life wouldn't be a bad option, per se. No. Wouldn't be bad at all. That'd probably be pretty good, too. Oh, I forgot to set my deck. But yeah, that's what I would do, Anna. Because according to the spell weaving diagram, the two best schools to team up with fire are going to be the life or the myth ones. So if you're like going around and finding things, you would find better gear for either of those options. There we go. These guys are done. But that's probably what I would do. So I would take a look at maybe, you might just look at some of the combo gear you can get for, geez, these guys are aggressive. Some of the combo gear you might be able to find for, you know, probably the way to look at it, probably the way to decide is go to Lemuria, because Lemuria is where you saw the first stuff and where you first saw those combinations. And I bet you the Lemuria gear will either weave towards Myth, and I'm thinking they'll probably weave towards Myth or Life, you know. So I would guess Myth would probably be the way I would go. I think, because I think it probably goes in that direction. But Life would also be fairly accessible for as far as gear and stuff and what you'd find out there. So, yeah. And I'm just going by the diagram, because if you look at the diagram, the triangle within a triangle diagram that they made for the spell weaving stuff. And I need to change this to death. Then that's what you would find. You would find that the best combination for fire is going to be either Myth or Life. Now, it doesn't mean you can't like go with a different school, but Myth or Life are going to give you the best combos, generally speaking. You know, according to the gear that's already out there. Now, of course, when you get to the end game, you know, all bets are off, and you can do, I mean, you can create your wizard with pins any way you want as far as a combination and stuff. So then it's just about finding a look that you like. You know, personally, I kind of like wizards with staffs. That's why I got the staff back out for my balance guy here. Looking pretty fly, I think. Looking pretty fly. My goodness. Anna, did you go to your reptile convention? How did that go? Because I think you said you were going to do a reptile convention at some point. Hope that went well. Very good. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. So I've been teaching for the first week. Got 3 days. I only saw the inkling of questionable student behavior today. Yep. I only saw the inkling of it today from a couple students, and I think I called them out on it pretty quick. So hopefully that will be it, and we'll be able to have labs effectively without problems for the rest of the year. So I'm kind of excited about that, you know. But I think my school year is going to be really solid. So far, I like my classes. I like what I'm teaching a lot. I think that's a big deal too. I really do like teaching half physics and half chemistry. It makes the day real interesting. Helps it go by. I'll tell you what, when I get my sophomores in the last 3 hours of the day, they bring a lot of energy, wakes me up, because I'll tell you what, my juniors and seniors that I have for physics, they're kind of sleepy when I get them in the morning. You know, so I get them like for the first part of the day, and they're kind of like half asleep, trying to get them to talk and do stuff. Sometimes a little bit of a challenge. And I did it again. I forgot totally to go death. Okay, we need to program my deck. So that's good. Also, we are in a no cell phone environment now. Yeah, the state of Texas passed the law, said cell phones or any type of digital communicating device, is now not allowed in classrooms, period. And our district got behind us, and we have a structure now. So if we see a phone out, or if we see earbuds out, or if we see a Apple Watch or a smartwatch out, or if we see a gosh, is there anything else? Gosh, I don't remember if there's anything else. But anything that could be communicating, we pick it up, we put it in an envelope, and we take it to the front and let the office take care of it. It's a beautiful thing. Tell you what, the students. And I was saying this before. I think I said this on one of my videos. I think the students look happier than I've seen them in my room for a long time. I mean, usually there's good energy, and my students, you know, are usually aren't sad or anything for the most part. But I'll tell you what, I think this no cell phone thing It just really is, you know, getting rid of the drama, you know, and because this is what I've noticed, is that there's no like text that they're reading all the time. There's no instant text from whoever's across the school starting trouble, you know, or saying stuff or things to misunderstand anymore that just interrupt class all the time. Now, are they fully engaged in my class? No, sometimes they're talking to friends and they're doing those different things, which is what the students are going to do. That doesn't bother me at all. It's my job to make sure I keep them... Ooh, the gardenizer? What's the gardenizer? I don't know. But I am like blown away right now just by the engagement level of my students and how happier they seem, especially since they're not, you know, glued to those phones all the time. You know, now some of them are like using the Chromebooks as an option. You know, I can't wait till they block Fox. They already block like so many video channels at our school already, but kind of interested to see if they'll ever go ahead and don't need Lifeline of Light. I wonder if we can do that one. You know what? I don't remember what any of these quests are. Yeah, I don't remember any of them. But anyways, I think it's pretty cool. You didn't go to the reptile show, Anna. Oh, so sad. You're in the hospital for your gallbladder, saving up some money to go to the next one. Well, good. I hope the next show is even better than the one you missed, Anna. That's unfortunate. Okay, where's our teleport? Let's go to Selenopolis and let's figure out the other parts of this quest that we don't know where we're going. That would be the deal. Okay. So talk to me, Viv. I need to figure out what my next quest is. Okay, magical weaving tomb. Because we're trying to do level 4, right? The gardenizer. Defeat soil colossus for life weaving. Okay, we definitely want to do the gardenizer. Defeat Iona Pyrolance 7 times for life weaving. Okay, so the gardenizer is soil colossus, which is not a problem. Okay. The Pyrolance, Iona Pyrolance 7 times. Okay, sounds like a plan. So, let's go do the Pyrolance one. Iona Pyrolance. And we gotta go to the Crucible. Dragonlance, the Crucible. I'm Dragonlance. Dragonspire at the Crucible. Well, cool. Now, if you guys got opinions of the phone ban that we got here in Texas, I'd love to hear what you guys think from a student or, well, I guess most of you would have been students, but if there's teachers out there, I'd love to hear your opinions from that as well. But I'm really liking it. I hate to say. Okay. Well, I don't actually hate to say it. It's actually made my classroom much better. I mean, since I've been teaching, students have always had cell phones. And to a lesser or greater degree, some days are better and some days are worse, just trying to police the cell phone thing. I'll tell you what, you know, I do enjoy the high school a lot more. Let's see, where's the Crucible? We don't want to go anywhere. Okay, Crucible from Dragonspire Academy or from the Necropolis. Well, that sounds good. Let's go to the Necropolis. Okay. And the Crucible is straight through, so we'll go that way. Crucible, here's where we're going. So, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm glad you're healing up, Anna. Hopefully everything's working well for you. It sounds like, since you haven't complained, everything went well, you know, and that's exactly what I'm happy for. Okay. Let's go find this Pyrolance. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's map it. We gotta find... Okay. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a dungeon circle that will allow us to fight Pyrolance. And I forget where Pyrolance is located. And apparently, since there's no quest arrows, it's going to be one of those. Okay. So, Pyrolance. Where's Pyrolance? We're just going to have to wander around until we see a dungeon thing. And by golly, sometimes you have to be right up on top of them before you see them. So that's what we're doing. Hey guys, if you're just joining the stream now, I hope everybody's doing great. Thanks for stopping in. Just a reminder, chat's wide open. You know, just gotta keep it polite and fun and civil. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Chat's wide open for any topics you guys want to bring up. I love hearing about how your day's going, what's been happening, how things are doing. I'm just talking about stuff that's been going on with me, so that's just kind of my thought process. Like, you know, for instance, what's affecting my life as a school teacher, which there's always something affecting my life as a school teacher. Did I just go in a door? What the heck is this place? I've never been in here. Vesna Shadow Scar? Let's fight him. Where did I I don't remember that being a doorway. That's bizarre. Very good. Okay, well. I don't remember. I don't think I've been here before. Very interesting. Just wandering by a random door and you get sucked into it. Yeah, usually you're looking for some sort of quest arrow or something. And right into Shadow Weavers, rank 6. So this is obviously like a Celestian or something quest, Celestian level quest or something. So not a real high level quest, but we'll go ahead and beat him. Knock him out of the way. Fantastic. Kirk Johnson. My day has been going well, Kirk. Thank you for asking. I basically did labs all day today, and I'm doing labs all day tomorrow in my classes. And so I was really been enjoying that. Goodbye, Shadow Weavers. Bam. What's with this Vesna? Tell you what. I don't know how she gets that hair to stick straight up, though. But I do like her mascara. Very cute. Yes, for sure. Okay, so does this go anywhere? No, nope. Okay. Yeah, if my wife heard that, she'd be rolling her eyes. Okay, let's move on. Okay, well, that was not where I want to be. But that was quite the distraction. Okay, so right now we're trying to find the doorway that allows us to fight Pyrolance. Because who knows where Pyrolance actually is. I mean, it could be in one of these places, but we don't know which one it is. Don't know. Oh, you know what? There might not be a, dang it. There might not be a walk-in. Okay, so we're going to have to do some looking now. There could be another door. Nope, not that one. But we could have already passed it. Yeah, might not be a dungeon walk-in. Yeah, so we need to go back and check. Yeah, got to go back and check now. Woohoo! Nope. Nope, nope. We're trying all the doors because, yeah. And that's just the way it's going to be right now. Is that door open? Nope. Gosh, I had no clue that other door opened. That was kind of a surprise to me. Okay, let's head over here. So I think the chances are not bad. This is a hypothetical. Okay, Anna. What if you had a student who was an insulin pump and has to be monitored on a phone? That would happen to their phone. Ah, good question. Well, of course, you know, if modern education has already thought of that, Anna. Basically, if they're using it as a medical device, they do have access to it, okay? But if they are using it to text and do those things with it, then we got to write up a referral to them for the office, okay? So basically, as long as that's what they're using it for, an insulin pump, then they are allowed to have it and have it visible so that they can use it when necessary. Okay, that's not the door. Okay, so yes, that has been thought up, and there are exceptions as far as when they can have it out and when they use it, obviously, because we definitely want. I mean, you know, that's become a pretty commonplace thing now. In fact, I think I have a few diabetic students that have that. Or, for instance, if there is hey, it's Kevin Nightflame in the house. If there is a student that has an IEP for a certain device. Yo. There we go. then they also have the ability to do it. So they've got those exceptions built into their quote-unquote 504s and or sped plans in case they need that. Yeah, Kevin Kniflane gifted me a whole bunch of packs, and I got a new outfit. Then what did I do? I got a new outfit, then I stitched it because I couldn't stand the way those fairy outfits looked. And new thames and rings. I think the stitch is looking good. Thank you. It was very kind. Yeah, so Kevin Nightflame kind of hooked me up with all sorts of cool gear. Well, with a whole bunch of packs. And now my new gear is rocking and rolling. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if one of those places might be here. Oh, come on. Where are you hiding, Pyre Lance? Let's go. It's probably not there. Is this one here? Let's see here. But yeah, as far as for monitorings and stuff, there's all there are exceptions in there. And honestly, if that's what the student's using it for, and if it's the only two students that are doing it, that's Thundercrown's tower. And I don't think Thundercrown's Pyre Lance. But yeah, it actually helps out those students. So they've got those exceptions built in, you know. I wonder if I need to go in here. It's probably not the right one. Yeah, this is like a regular dungeon quest. Aranka Thundercrown. And I think she was just like giving us stuff anyways. Yeah. I don't know why we had a quest in there as 4, but, you know, sometimes not everything makes sense. Okay, we're going to find... And it's sad. It's so sad. Did I just try this one? Yeah, I think I just tried this one. We're trying to find out where the Pyre Lance dungeon is so that we can go ahead and beat up Pyre Lance a few times. Okay, I think I can actually get up there through here. Yeah, because there's this whole other side of the thing. And you have to come up here. Yeah, there we go. Boy, I hardly ever go over here. I forget that this is a thing over here in Dragonspire. You can actually go through all these ruins and get to this cut-off street over here. It's pretty cool, I think. It's pretty cool. But that door doesn't open either. Okay. There's definitely... Oh, Kevin Nightflame's following me around. Okay. We gotta find this dungeon. I don't know where it is. Rotten Scallywags. Well, I'll be. Oh, I wonder if this is the side that actually opens up to... Ah, I wonder if this is the side that opens up over there. Whoa, galleons. Yeah, I bet you we're going to find this place down the road here. That's my guess. That's my guess. We're going to find Pyre Lance's place. Like, we map it out. Yeah, yep. That's absolutely right. Okay. Let's see. Is this Pyre Lance? If it is, it's not the place. Fleshless Tower. Nope, I don't think that's it. Okay. Ah, yep. But yeah, that's how the phone stuff's working. And you know what? I think overall, for students, it is a fantastic thing. Oh, look, there's Stoned Typhlosion. You started my Death walkthrough? That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm having a lot of fun playing Death. It's so easy to solo characters, and Death is so strong. It's hard to adapt. Oh, you'll be surprised. It's not as bad as you might think. Oh. P-Y-R-E Lance. Pyre Lance. Okay, where is Pyre Lance? You're only level 35? Oh, 35 is fantastic. You can do also all sorts of things at level 35. Well, check it out, Stoned. If you hopefully you'll get some value, and of course, if there's anything I can help with, let me know. Sure, we'll take the wall bust. Nope, there is no door in there. Okay, come on, where is it? I bet you it's going to be around the corner over here. As I recall, it wasn't that far away. Poor Kevin, he's following me around trying to figure out where I'm going, and I'm trying to find Pyrelands. Because when you look at the map, there is no map to Pyrelands. I wonder if it should be shown up as blue because I have it on the quest. But see, it's not a current quest though. Man, where is this dungeon? Okay. You need more help with pets? Ah, yeah, pets. Pets are a problem. Especially now, they cost quite a bit to breed. Like, there's a good selection of pets that you can get over at the thing, but you got to save up enough gold to be able to breed them. Yeah, so if you go to the pet kiosk, you know, it's just a matter of picking a good pet. And at your level, I try to pick a pet that has a AoE attack, because death doesn't really get one until like their 7-pip spell. So when I was getting a pet at that level, I was trying to find a pet with a AoE, and I picked up one with Death Knight, and that really helped out quite a bit. Okay. That's a suggestion I'd make, Stoned Typhlosion. So we'll call you Stoned. You know, is go ahead and take a look there. It's hard to find Death Knight? Yes, you are right, it is. It is hard to find Death Knight. I think I found 2 or 3 pets over at the, what do you call it? Over at the kiosk. Like right now, my Death guy is wandering around with the little rat-looking guy, and he has Death Knight. I think there's another one that you can get Death Knight from as well. And that just really makes questing so much easier on Death when you have an AoE like that. And the downside is gold. Is you need gold to be able to hatch that pest and train him up. Yeah, that's the downside, and that's the struggle right there. I totally understand the struggle. Is trying to get him up to level. But yeah, in the kiosk, I believe there's a couple of them that'll give you a card for Death Knight. And it's just a matter of you gotta get him, then train him up. So if you have an older wizard that's been around, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is you just gotta grind some gold out and save the gold up. The downside is the gold's, well, one of the reasons why they made it harder for lower levels to do that without gold is that was kind of like, you know, trying to even out the game. Ah, just Deathblade? Yeah, I've been doing that. Yeah, trash TC cards. That's a way. That's a way to do it. Honestly, anything I didn't use, I would sell for sure. And then you can always trade if you have another wizard that just has some junk in inventory. You can always trade that junk and then sell that. I've done that before. Pet snacks, for instance, trade a whole bunch of pet snacks to a wizard, and then I use those pet snacks for gold. Man, where is this place? I am so nonplussed right now. I'm like wandering around trying to figure out where Pyrelands is hiding. Yeah, but that's what I did, Stoned, is I went ahead and figured out what I was going to hatch. I went ahead and, you know, traded some trash stuff to my wizard, got a whole bunch of gold, and then I just trained it. I mean, that's pretty much it. Nothing real special. How many times I hatch him? Let me think. Okay, we're back at the hub. I wonder if I can find what I'm looking for on this side. I thought it was on this side. I didn't think it was on the other side. Where is Pyrelands hiding? I gotta feed him 7 times, which means that's not gonna be fun. Level 4 life. Spellweave. Level 4 spellweave. Wait a second. Is that it over there? I forget where the dungeon is. Yep. Where is that dungeon? Man, I'm getting so disappointed with myself. You hatched 5 times to get Deathbed Pet? Yeah. Yep. Deathblade? Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. For sure. I've had to do it as well. Come on. Where is this guy? Pretty sure it's one of these. But the map doesn't show it. Honestly, where is it? Fleshless Tower, yeah, that was it. We should do a raid? I have never done a raid. I have never done a raid. It could be fun. I just got to get a group together to do the raid. Okay. Where is... I got to look it up. Pyre Lancer. P-I-R-E Lance. Okay. Iona Pyre Lance. And where is she hiding? Oh, really? Is she there? Well, that's annoying. Some, but sounds like fun. Why do taking tree? Let me beat up Pyre Lance 7 times. Okay, let's go. Pyre Lance. Okay, so where is Pyre Lance? Pyre Lance is down here. There she is. Okay, we had to beat up Iona Pyre Lance 7 times. Let's go. La da 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 da. Well, you have a good night, Stone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciated talking to you. I had a good time. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, it was a long day at school, but I had a good day. Tomorrow we are continuing our lab stuff in my chemistry class as well as in my physics class. In fact, I think we're going to take my physics class and go outside tomorrow. That just sounds like fun. Yeah, we're going to go outside. We're going to do some math. Yep. We're going to practice doing some motion graphs. We did some motion plotting today, which worked out pretty good. Yep. New gear. Nice, nice. By the way, guys, chat's always wide open if you want to hop in and talk. I'd love to hear more from you guys. Come on, Pyre Lance, back up. Yeah. Got to knock her out a few times. So what this makes me think, this makes me... Whoops. All I need is a double resist mighty pet. Might be nice to have. Yeah. I should probably create a tanky guy. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I can't believe I ran around looking for Pyre Lance when she's just been sitting here this entire time. I was expecting a different type of fight. This is much better than the one I was expecting. Yep. Then we can, like, head over to Mushu and go beat up some soiled Cyclops. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Bam. It's pretty nice how everything's, like, you know, so beatable when you hit a certain level. For sure. Very good. Okay, gotta do this just a couple more times. With a damage perk. Yeah, that could work. Very nice. Okay, let's do this thing. Let judgment. Aha. Joke's on you, I'm balanced. I do like Judgment. I think Judgment's always been a very cool spell. What? That didn't finish her off? Now I'm sad. Thinking about making an adult-only guild? That's cool. I was thinking about a guild at some point. Okay. I don't have anything to do here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's just wait. Yeah. Hey, have you played with guilds yet out there? I'd love to hear your comments if you've actually joined a guild here in Wizard 101. Let me know what it's like. I've been thinking about it, but I'm always I'm always working on Wizards all the time. I haven't really tried to put a guild together, you know. And a lot of I think the guild stuff is just finding somebody to play with. Once it's created, you're more than welcome to join if you like. Yeah, sounds like a good place to try it out. Yep. Okay, where are my spells? Come on. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so Kevin Nightflame, if you ever see him in the chat, he is in the chat as Blaze, or shall I say he's in my Discord as, oh my goodness, Blazing Fury. Real super nice guy. Really chill, fun to go questing with. Okay, nice. We only got like a couple more times. We have to beat her 7 times. Yep. Good thing she's a ghost, so she doesn't really feel it. But you know that can be, you know, painful. Can a sandstorm finish her off? Probably not. I bet you the sandstorm is not gonna finish her off anytime soon. Oh my goodness, are there any anime people out there? I was watching this last week's One Piece. Man, One Piece has just gotten so good these last couple seasons. It's been absolutely awesome. You know, of course, I remember watching One Piece when they when it was 4Kids TV. Yep, that's when I first started watching One Piece. Wow, everybody like joined into the fight here. Okay. Well, we already know that won't do it. Everybody jumped in. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Kevin, trying to get me set for that. Well, let's hear. We're fighting now with Yulia and Nicholas Firestone. I just want to crush this person again. She'll probably finish him off. Very good, very good. Okay, wow. I'll tell you what, the time is flying tonight. Even with as tired as I am. And I'm a little tired. It's been, like I said, it's been a pretty busy week. The first week of school is always crazy. Running around, trying to get all the students lined out, trying to get all of their accommodations and everything figured out, trying to do all the paperwork the school wants me to get done and everything. You know, just happy to have a job half the time. You know, it can be a thing. But yeah, it's been a good 2 weeks. And I've already gotten videos coming back out regularly, so that's a good thing as well. This is a spell I don't see all that often. Yeah, the Death Shark one. Pretty cool spell. Okay, still have to do another Pyre Lance. Come on. I think we're getting close. I think I'm almost done with them. Everybody's jumping into the Pyre Lance speed up. Very nice. Well, here, I'll hit them with a sandstorm. Awesome to see so many people checking out the stream. I hope you guys are having a good week. Just hanging out and it's a weaving quest for me. Yep. So just having a good time. Appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well. You know, it's been a couple weeks since I got back once, so it's good to be hanging out with you. There we go. Okay, got it. So now we just have to go. Got one more. I think we can finish it too. So, let's see here. Let's go to. What do you call that place? Mushu. Got to go to Mushu. Got to go to Mushu. Let's head off to Mushu. And then we can go ahead and see what we get for making it to level 4 spell weaving. Mushu! Okay, so for Mushu, we have to do the Gardenizer. Oh. No, not the Gardenizer. Lifeline, Dragonspire Life Fisher. No, the Gardenizer is Avalon. Avalon, my bad. Why am I going to Mushu? Yes, we're going to Avalon. That's where we want to go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you are new to some Wizard 101, this game's been around for quite a while. Always liked it. This has always been like one of my favorite games. I just enjoy the tongue-and-cheekiness of it all. And yeah, just the fun. Here we go. High road time. Okay, so we got to find some Soil Colossus, I think. I think that's what we're supposed to fight. Yeah, so let's see if we can't find this. Pretty sure it's not in there. Yeah, because I think this is the Jabberwocks. Yeah, we're not going to fight the Jabberwock. Not a Jabberwock fan. Poor Kevin, he's following me around as if I know where I'm going. I really have no idea where I'm going. Okay. We're supposed to find some sort of Soil Colossus. I am not quite sure what a Soil Colossus is, but we're going to find. It's supposed to be on the road here. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Pretty sure it's not the Red Thorn Knights. Yeah, those guys aren't Soil Colossus. Nothing there. Complete Gardenizer on the high road. And this is Red Thorn Tower, which I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. Those are Fomori Giants. I don't think they're anything I have to worry about. Jeez. Yes. Is it Fomori Giants? I didn't think it was Fomori Giants. Let's see here. Where could these guys be? Because the high road's not that big of a place. Pretty sure there's supposed to be some sort of Colossus that we're supposed to do. Harlequin Tower? Nope, that's not what it is. Oh, I wish they gave you a full quest, right? Like High Road, Avalon, Lifeline of Light, Dragon Spire, Life Spire, Gardenizer. It's got to be the Gardenizer. Review dialogue. Wait a second. Well. Very good. Okay. Where is the quest here? A really good anime to get into. Gardenizer. I'm going to look up the quest. Gardenizer. Okay. Sorry. Looking up the Gardenizer because I'm tired of running around in circles. Defeat 30 Moltons. Did that Gardenizer. Defeat the Soil Colossus. Who's the Soil Colossus? The Soil Colossus is supposed to be somewhere around here. And if we map it out... Oh, wait a second. Soil Colossus. Right next to Viridian the Vile. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to actually be on the map. It never is. Here it is. Soil Colossus. I guess we'll see if we can take him down. A really good anime to get into. Yeah, I've been watching Dan to Dan. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of cute, Anna. For sure. I'll tell you what, One Piece has been really good.
Colossus. He must be up ahead. But that's fine. We need to prime our spells anyway. Sand, sand, balabam!
Oh, is this one of those where I have to, like, use a certain thing to be able to defeat them? No doubt. That's exactly what this is going to be. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Ah. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that.
Special deck of cards we'll need to help with the
Oh, special deck of cards. Yep, here we go. My deck has been shuffled. As per spell weaving fun, right, guys? Absolutely. Yeah, Anna, the Dan to Dan's pretty cool. There's actually a lot of really good anime being simulcast right now. Gosh, what are some of them? Some of the ones I'm really enjoying right now, for instance, are like, let's see here. Ooh, look at that. All sorts of spell action here. Let's see here. Sakamoto Days has been really good. I really enjoy that one. That's a fun one. And Tugen Anki, that's been really good. Tugen Aniki, yeah, that's been a really fun one to watch. Been watching a whole bunch of them on Crunchyroll nowadays, and it's super fun. Like, for instance, I've really been enjoying The Secrets of the Silent Witch. That's been pretty cool. Kaiju number 8. Oh, talk about an awesome anime. Kaiju number 8 is rock solid, for sure. You know, there's a lot of really good anime out there. Then there's a lot of stuff. Gotcha Kuta, the trash one. That one's pretty cool. It's really funny. Shield Hero 4, the 4th season of Shield Hero has been out, and that's good if you like the Shield Hero stuff. I think it's okay. It's not the worst of the things out there. It's a little, not super exciting, a little formulaic, but good. Clevitus is awesome. Brand new anime that's just started out with this new season. Very cool. Some retro keyboard synth music with it and everything. That's been pretty awesome, you know. So there's been a lot of good anime out there right now. So I'm kind of excited. Have not been bored or having trouble finding stuff to watch for sure. We'll do that. But yeah, lots of good anime to watch, so it's been pretty exciting. Hardly ever cast this spell. And that... we'll do some damage. Yeah, I forgot this whole spell weaving quest set was all about the was all about running with the Wisteria crowd. I can't remember if you gotta let them do the final hit or not for it to count, because sometimes it's kind of a pain that way. Woo! One thing I've got to do, though, is I do got to get the life amulet. I just like the way the different weaving amulets work with the spell weaving. I don't know. Because then the power pips aren't a problem. It works out pretty good. When you first enter the Hide Road, it's a cave. Thanks, Anna. Appreciate it. I found it, though. Definitely. Okay, there we go. We're going to do some conversions here. Awesome. Well, he did a hit at least. How many times do I have to defeat this guy? Maybe just the one time. Let's hit him. Got all sorts of blades up now. Well, that was a better hit than what they were doing earlier. The particle effects on this particular animation are a little bit high. Yeah. Whew. Oh, very good. Nice. Yep, so... Yeah, so the anime of it, it's been a lot of good anime out there to watch. Stuff that I look forward to the most is probably that list. Like probably after I get off of this, if I'm not too tired, I'm probably going to sit and watch the latest Sakamoto Days one. Now I've heard it's not anywhere near as good as the manga, and I know some people have been complaining about Sakamoto Days, but the newest season number 2, has been just like awesome, very cool. So I don't really have a whole lot of complaints. Let's finish them off. But it's been a pretty good anime, and the One Piece stuff has been so good. Yeah, the new One Piece stuff, heart-wrenching, emotional. It's awesome. Absolutely no complaints about One Piece. You know, you can make a case that sometimes One Piece can get a little slow. You know, but definitely once you get, I don't know, if you're in it and you're just enjoying it, there is lots of goodness to it. Didn't she just defeat one? Her swiney grazer. Oh, come on. Do I have to do this again? Yes, apparently I have to start over again. I have to help her defeat it. Oh well, guys, I'm at an hour, and unfortunately that's all the time I have for today, so thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I've had a good time talking with you. Don't be a stranger. Check out my videos. Drop me some comments. If you're nice enough to leave me a like, I so appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good week. This is Kimise. Catch you later. Bye-bye.